creative friends, it's Gwen. I'm in the studio today to share with you 5 mistakes you could be making as a memory maker. How do I know they're big ones? Because I've made them too. So let's jump on in. Mistake number 1. Supplies do not make the maker. Thinking that owning a particular supply or a bunch of them will make you a better scrapbooker is a big no-no. I'm here to tell you that having the latest supplies will not make you a better crafter. Having cardstock in every color of the rainbow will not help you to document your family memories. In my experience, excess supplies contribute to overwhelm, and overwhelm actually stops you from creating. So what should you do? Be sure to check out my video on painless craft room organization. I share a lot in that video about decluttering your space. I'll leave a link for it in the description box below. Ultimately, you'll want to keep supplies that you love and use. No more keeping things for one-day projects. Avoid the desire to get the latest and greatest products and gadgets, and learn to love the supplies that are already in your stash. Remember, your creative mind will find ways to use what you have. Necessity is the mother of invention. Mistake number 2, thinking that scrapbooking is just about documenting family memories. Okay, so this might be a little controversial, but I think it is totally okay to scrapbook just for the fun of it. It's okay if recording family memories is not the main reason that you craft. This hobby of ours has so many beautiful aspects to it. Sure, it is a great way to document family memories, but it's so much more than that. It's a super fun way to play with papercraft products, try new techniques and ideas, not to mention the amazing scrapbook community. If I personally had to choose between making a pretty page or making a page that tells a story, I would actually choose making a pretty page. And I know that some of you won't agree with me because you'll say that photos and memories should always come first. But I disagree because for me, the joy is in the making. If you disagree, that's totally fine. We can still be friends because I have so much more to share with you. If you're finding this video useful so far, I'd love it if you would subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It really helps me to share my ideas with more creatives just like you. On to mistake number 3, striving for perfection. We need to talk about social media here for a moment, including Pinterest. Sure, Pinterest and social media can be great sources of inspiration. However, many of the projects shared there are designed by professionals who have an abundance of resources and supplies. Often, the projects shared there are created to sell and promote products. They are not created to simply record memories. Real life scrapbookers pages don't all look like that. It's the same thing with kitchens. The ones on Pinterest look amazing, but normal people don't have kitchens like that. No one in real life has a perfectly tidy kitchen all of the time and their children's snacks sorted by color. So here's what you do want to do. Keep the intent of the shares in mind when you're on social media. Stick to places that feel more community-based rather than salesy. Use Pinterest as inspiration only. Look for pretty color combinations, title ideas, or sketches. And don't expect every page that you make to look like those shared here. Use social media to be inspired and connect with other crafters. Mistake number 4, comparing your pages to others. This mistake goes hand in hand with the social media that we just talked about. Remember, people will only ever share their best work, pages that they're proud of. You don't see the failures and you don't see the mistakes. And you know how I know this? Because I do this too. I only ever share pages that I love. I made a page just last week that was awful. I hated it and no one will ever see it. Remember, social media is always a curated perspective. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." The poem Desiderata says, "If you compare yourself to others, you may become vain or bitter." So what should you do? Be confident in the creative that you are. Create what you love. Use techniques and products that you love and make pages for you. If you make one that you don't love, that's totally okay. It's even fine to trash it and move on to the next one. Mistake number 5 is a big one. It's the mistake I see the most. It comes up in my comments and on my social media all of the time, and it's not making time to be creative. I have heard so many times creatives telling me they wish they had more time to create. Their mistake is not making the time to create. I totally get it. Life is busy, so busy. The best way to avoid this mistake is to schedule in your crafting time. Book a class or crop at your local scrapbook store. Schedule it into your diary and let your family know. It might also be something like, after dinner on Friday night, I'm going to my craft room to create for a bit. It's important to keep communication open and schedule time into your calendar. If you're waiting for time to just be available, it won't be. Time has a funny habit of being filled up. You have to carve out space for creativity. What else could you try? You could use tools or sketches to help you scrapbook faster to really make the most of the limited time that you have. I do have a few videos on those on the channel and I'll leave them in the description box below. You could also watch this video right here. I share my best tips for getting started. Perfect for overwhelmed scrapbookers. Thank you so much for being here, my creative friends, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye!